are live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Checkpoint, episode 37. James, we do not have a slogan for Checkpoint yet, but this is your one-stop shop for all the important gaming news each week. Catch us live right here on Twitch every Thursday at 6 p.m. or on Friday mornings at 9 a.m.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Thank you. Yes, for clearing that up. Today is October 22nd. It'll be live on YouTube October 23rd. James, how's your week been?
Week's been good. Week's been crazy.
Good.
A lot of stuff going on. A lot of late nights.
Yep.
A lot of wanting to play Overwatch. A lot.
I did play Overwatch quite a bit this week.
Really?
Sporadically. Like maybe a match here, a couple matches here. There was like no long gaming sessions this week, but like we did some Overwatch and it was fun.
Wow. It was
good.
Maybe tonight.
Oh,
how about you, man? What'd you play?
Did some more Genshin Impact, a tiny bit. I also
You still loving Genshin Impact?
I am. I really am. I just wish I had more time because I want to like learn all like, okay, this artifact is gonna do this for my character. I want to like min-max my characters. But if I dive in that much, I'm not gonna get any schoolwork done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I'm fine. I'm going at a slow pace right now, and I'm not worried about it because some of the people hitting those max levels right now are not running out of things to do, but finding the grind very time consuming for the littlest amount of items. And so, hey, I'm playing the slow game right now. I have zero complaints. You know what? I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, you will.
I also started Alien Isolation this week.
Wow. Finn playing a horror game?
Exactly. The stream wanted it, and the stream paid channel points for it. You know what I mean? And so that was the reward. It was a horror game, and it was... I'm like 3 hours into it, and I'm actually having a great time. It's very fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Cool.
Very eerie. Yeah. That's about it. That's about all I've been playing.
Good time.
Yeah. So, James, before we get into this episode, I just got to clear something up real quick. This is about 5 or 6 episodes ago. We took a cheap shot at all the Tanners of the world by calling all of the Tanners. We said that anybody named Tanner is a terrible and nasty person. Something along the lines of that.
Wait,
and,
that was me. I said that.
So
I remember that specifically.
Here we are on episode 37. Shout out to all the good Tanners out there. You know who you are, okay? You know who you are. There are those of you that are not so great Tanners, and you know who you are also, okay? That's about it. That's all I had to clear up before this episode started. I love it. Okay, James, what's the first news story of the day?
NBA 2K just keeps putting unskippable ads in a $70 video game. This comes from Luke Plunkett at Kotaku. One of the many shitty things about NBA 2K series is the fact that for the last few years there have been unskippable ads sometimes load before a game. This year is no exception.
No exception.
The ads usually turn up as a part of a pre-game video. So fans have been continuing. Oh boy.
You're good. I might have wrote it wrong.
What did you write this?
What I said
you wrote fans have been and continue. Oh,
I just forgot the D. It's fans have been and you continued to be. Wait, I'm wrong. No, I'm right. I'm wrong.
You are right. I am entirely wrong.
No, I'm wrong. It's fans have been and continue to be pissed every time this happens. And if you're wondering why, it's because this is a full-priced video game, not a free-to-play mobile title. Folks have already paid in full for the game itself, then been fleeced at every turn to spend on microtransactions, and now have to sit through an ad as well. Get out of here, Luke writes.
And if you're wondering why, it's because it's a full-price video game, not a free-to-play mobile title.
That's right.
That's what you just
That's
said.
what I just said. Okay. So here's the dealio. People have been pissed all over the internet, Twitter, Instagrams. You hate to see it. People are real mad at 2K all the fans. Okay, all the fans not happy, not excited.
Has this
about
not
this.
happened in the past?
James, we reported on this about 2K20 in February.
Really?
We talked about this for the last NBA game. Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
This is not the first time this has popped up. So in response, 2K posted a little statement on Twitter. which reads, as many are aware, in recent years, ads have been integrated into 2K TV segments. Also, 2K TV is really the corniest thing I've ever heard.
Not great.
Yesterday's 2K TV ad placement impacted our players' experience in a way we did not intend, as these ads are not meant to run as part of our pre-game introduction. This will be fixed in future episodes. Thanks for your continued feedback. Oh God is right. Okay? Oh God is right. Here's the dealio. If you believe a single word after everything this series has pulled, then I don't know what to say. That's what our boy Luke Plunkett writes.
Wow.
Wow is right. It should be noted that these kinds of videos aren't the only unskippable ads in the game. Some timeouts, for example, will also play in-game Gatorade commercials narrated by 2K's commentary team. It's just
That's not as bad.
That's not as bad, but
because that's in-game and it feels like a part of like what would happen.
It's still funny.
Basketball game.
It's still funny. Imagine playing a game and you're just bombarded with more ads than you bargained for, because you bargained for zero. Let's really get down to it.
You bargained for zero.
You really bargained for zero.
You paid $60, $70 if you're buying it on PS5 or Xbox Series X.
F. That's a huge F. All right.
Why?
Do you think here I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now.
Okay.
I have to. I just have to. I think we're gonna see the same exact thing in 2K 2022. All right, it's gonna happen, or whatever. 2K22. It's gonna happen every single year. These guys over at 2K are pretty damn money hungry. We've seen it before. We'll see it again.
I agree.
And that's that.
They love their ads.
Sure, they sure do.
Then tell me about maybe the biggest event of the year.
The biggest event of the year? Far from it. Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe.
In terms of viewership, I would disagree.
In terms of viewership, it's a big one. I'm going to say this wrong, as I always do. I'm going to say AOC. Do you want to say the name? You say the name.
Oh my god. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Thank you. For some reason, I always say it with an accent, and I know it doesn't have an accent. I just say it like that, and it sounds bad. We'll also go AOC.
I've never heard it pronounced in real life, so I don't...
Really?
I've never heard it audibly pronounced.
Huh. All right. So AOC streamed Among Us on Twitch, and over 400,000 people tuned in.
This happened yesterday?
This was yesterday. No, this was Tuesday. Yes.
Okay.
Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez appears to be one of the few politicians to actually understand video games and Twitch, having previously attempted to stop the U.S. Army from using Twitch as a recruitment tool. But yesterday, AOC decided to use Twitch as a platform herself, organizing a session of Among Us to encourage American citizens to vote in the upcoming presidential election. The stream was organized earlier this week after AOC put a call out for volunteers on Twitter, and she swiftly recruited big names such as Pokimane, Myth, and my main man, Gus Johnson. God, I love Gus Johnson. I love him to death. AOC's newly created Twitch account quickly accrued thousands of followers after dealing with some technical difficulties. The stream last night peaked at 439,000 viewers, meaning it ranks within the top 20 biggest streams of all time for concurrent viewers.
Incredible.
Gigantic. So I had to tune into the VOD a little bit because I was streaming during this, so I didn't watch any of it. And it was like a little cringy, definitely a little cringy, but the comments were absolutely hilarious.
Yeah?
Absolutely hilarious.
I didn't get to watch any of it.
Obviously, there's like the Nightbot with like, oh, go vote. Remember to vote, that thing, cool. But it was just a war in the comments. Had nothing to do with the game. Way over like political. You had both sides of the political spectrum just bashing the crap out of each other, and then other people like posting just like Biden 2020, Trump 2020, like back and forth. And you're like,
just not a good time.
I was like, it would not be fun to hang out and chat. It might be fun to listen to some of these like fun streamers and stuff like that to play with AOC, maybe, but I don't know. It blows my mind that like damn near 450,000 people were watching at the same time.
That's so many people.
That's a lot of people, dude. That's a lot of people. That's probably just as many as Battle Watch debates tonight.
Yeah, honestly,
maybe more. But
have you seen all the memes of people putting AOC's webcam on like other games.
Just like anything.
I've seen the one I saw was like she was playing. She wasn't actually playing, but it was on CS:GO.
Okay.
And she just got like a double kill, and she was like, "Oh, oh!"
Just could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
I love that.
Really
That's
funny.
super funny. Yeah.
You know what's almost bigger
What?
than
Wait.
the stream?
Before, I have another question to ask you about this.
Oh.
Okay. Do you think that we're gonna see like other? I think that Twitch is pretty untapped when it comes to the political world, and it definitely has a younger generation. Do you think that we will see more political figures trying to reach onto Twitch?
I think so.
Yes, especially after this absolute banger of a success that this stream
Yes.
was.
Absolutely.
I think it could be huge. We literally had Borat play with Dr. Lupo this week,
Wow.
which I watched, and it was just the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god, I have to vent a little bit right now about this. Borat. Oh my god, pre-recorded video of Sacha Baron Cohen as Borat, and Dr. Lupo the streamer. Okay. And they're having a dialogue, and Dr. Lupo's reading off a script, and in Borat's pre-recorded video, he's pausing just for long enough for Dr. Lupo to say his response, and it's not funny. It was awful. It did not work. So maybe these political streams will work, but definitely not the Borat streams. We'll stick to movies Borat. You know what I mean?
Did Borat 2 come out yet?
Borat 2 is out on the 29th, and you better believe I'm going to watch it immediately when it comes out. I cannot wait. I was told it's Sacha Baron's masterpiece of the 20th century. Yeah.
He was hanging out with David Dobrik the other day.
A hilarious video. I'm just a big Borat fan. I'm just a big Borat guy. We're completely off topic. Next topic, James.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Almost very nicer is Minecraft Steve's meat that got taken out of Smash Bros.
You hate to see it.
This is all the story is.
That's it.
The winning screen for for Smash Bros. With Minecraft Steve was him, and he was holding a piece of cooked steak.
Yep, just cooked meat.
Just in front of him, like Minecraft Steve normally would. But
Sure. At waist level.
At waist level.
Uh-huh.
And of course, if you time the shot right, it just looks
Suspicious?
not safe for work.
Sure. It doesn't look like a kid's game anymore when
Doesn't look
Steve
like a
is
kid's
literally holding his meat.
Meat.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's gone. It's gone.
So it's gone.
There are pictures of it, and it's hilarious. And I wish I would have
It is really
experienced
funny.
this before it got taken out of the game.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
That's all the story is.
That's the whole story. Didn't do this next one too. I didn't look into this one that much.
Oh, okay. Watch Dogs Legion is playable offline with free post-launch content.
Yep.
Dang, I cannot read tonight. And crossplay added later on. This comes from Chad Norton at Game Debate. With only 1 week until launch, live producer. Oh my goodness.
Latish.
Latish. Wow, very nice.
Easy.
Latish, in a Reddit Q&A, said that single player can be played offline, but you won't be able to see all the community photos. Take in-game pictures and share them out. That's the entire quote in the Q&A.
Sure.
According to Chad Norton, all right, Vin, you try this one now.
According to Chad Norton,
No.
Phil and Nathan.
We'll go with that.
Phil and Nathan.
Tilda Nathan?
Phil and Nathan.
Answered a bunch of questions, a bunch of other interesting questions about the game with lots of free post-launch content and adding crossplay support as an update in year 1. This is in addition to oh my god, to paid post-launch content. Jeez.
Okay, Watch Dogs Legion. Watch Dogs Legion comes out in 6 days. 7 days.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't wait for next gen for this one. I don't really get it. I guess not to compete with Assassin's Creed, their own game.
Literally all of the games that are coming out within that 3-week window.
Sure. Do you think this game's gonna sell well right off the beginning?
No.
I think if I was a publisher, I would be struggling to sell any game in this time period where a next gen console's about to come out, and we're like, no, you're not gonna want to release it then. I would wait to play Legions anyway on PS5. Or
I think it should
next
have
gen.
been pushed to December.
Oh, okay. So you would say better. They would sell better after this rush of next gen and the rush of releases.
Yes.
What do
I
you think
think
this game's
it-
gonna
I
review
think it
as
should-
too?
I think it'll review as a mid to high 7.
That's probably a great guess. I know that I'll guess IGN gives it an 8.5, and then everybody else is like low 7.
I don't think IGN will give it an 8.5. I think it'll give it an 8.
AGN's pretty generous. Oh, they don't do 0.5s anymore. I'll say 8 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks good, but no Watch Dogs game has captured me at all.
Watch Dogs 2 is great. I loved Watch Dogs 2.
I tried. I really tried so many times. I get so distracted, dude. I get so distracted. Can't even finish the game, the storyline. But I don't know. I am excited to see more of Legion, to play Legion more. I want to feel how that John Wick character feels. I want to play as a grandma. I want to see if these are really different, or we're gonna
It'd
see
be a
the
great
same.
Game Pass game.
Yes, very much so. I am very worried that this is going to be like maybe 5 to 10 character types. You know what I mean? And then those character types are the same ones for each different type of character.
That's what I was worried about, but I think in a video about a month or two ago, they showed like at least
They showed a lot.
50. They showed a very large amount.
50?
Character. Something like that.
They showed
Like,
50 different characters, but like gameplay on like 5 of them. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I see what you mean.
how many different character animations are we going to see? Like, I have a feeling that even though we're going to be able to recruit anybody onto our hacker team, like, maybe 1 in 10 will all feel the same. You know, or like every 10 people you get,
Like,
you've
you
already
have-
played it.
You have like the one that character to say you have a spy, but then you have like 10 different pseudo spies.
Yeah. Or like a construction worker feels the same as a guy that works at the bank. You know what I mean? They have the same, they move the same, they attack the same.
Right, they use the same type of weapon, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. But who knows? They're promising a lot with this game. It could be great. I'm just very nervous about that aspect that they're pushing so hard.
Yeah.
But
They pushed it hard in the beginning too.
They sure did. We haven't heard a lot from them since
Not in the past month or two.
Since the Ubisoft Forward.
Yeah.
So we haven't even gotten like trailers. You'd think there would be a trailer out like this week, a week beforehand, like the final launch trailer.
Like a gameplay or a launch trailer, yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot of gameplay out though. Like a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone get I don't know how to say this, bro.
Verdansk.
Is it just Verdansk? Verdank's dark mode.
Verdonkulous.
It's Verdank. This is Verdonkulous, bro.
Sounds terrible.
Zombie Royale for Halloween.
I hated that.
I hated that more than you hated that. It was only a half commitment. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
All right. So this Dark Verdansk mode, all right, is an official Halloween event for Modern Warfare and Warzone, called The Haunting of Verdansk. Includes new game modes, rewards, and skins. There's skin bundles centered around Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the Saw movie franchise.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Warzone adds its spooky mode where you can turn into a zombie and then back into a human and all this crazy shit. Okay. A lot of people are actually saying it's really good. Like, it's fun. It switches it up.
Oh, okay.
It's a cool game mode. There are jump scares in Warzone.
How?
When you open chests, there's like trick or treat chests. Like, it could be great, or it could be a jump scare.
Oh!
Like, you could do this and it might give you like a gold weapon, or it scares you shitless.
Or give you a spook.
But like, it makes a loud noise too, so it alerts people that you're there. So like, it's a gamble. It's a gamble if you want to get it.
Wow.
I haven't played it. I plan on playing it. I haven't updated. I just want to try it.
I don't plan on playing it because this takes up way too much damn room.
PC, bro. I just leave it on the PC now. I don't even have it on the PlayStation.
I don't even have that much room on my
That's
PC.
fair.
I feel like I have 1,500 gigs, a terabyte and a half.
Yeah.
But
it is what it is.
I don't
know. It's cool. They keep updating it. I think once again, I think Modern Warfare is the best COD in a while. I think Cold War is going to be bad. Oh, that's what I played this week too. I played the Cold War beta.
Oh my god, talk about that.
The Cold War beta. It's okay. I played the alpha and the beta now. I think that there's potential there. It does not feel good. It feels like a step backwards for Call of Duty, in my opinion. The graphics are okay, but they look very similar to Modern Warfare. There's not a big jump there or anything. The maps are just okay. The game modes are just okay. Yeah. What it comes down to is, will I be playing this with friends with zombies? The answer is yes. I'm gonna be a sucker and buy it just for zombies.
Are your friends already like in on zombies?
In. I got 10. I got 10 people in.
You got 10 people.
Shout out the COD Squad, baby. Shout out the COD Squad.
Wow.
They're in. All in. We got
That's insane.
2 of them on Xbox. We got 8 of them on PS5. That's what's gonna happen pretty soon.
Sometimes I'm glad I don't play with people online anymore.
I don't blame you, dude. Sometimes it's stressful.
I don't want to get pressured into these games.
No, I'm excited for zombies though. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know. I don't see myself getting sucked into the multiplayer like I did for this one. For Modern Warfare.
Did anyone go back to multiplayer Modern Warfare when you want to play it?
Nah, there's too many first-person shooter games I'd rather play right now.
Like what?
Overwatch, Valorant, Cyberpunk's coming out. I'm gonna be all FPS'd out for a little while.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you want to talk about Tom Holland, Nathan Drake?
I do. I do want to get down and dirty with a little Tom Holland, Nathan Drake. Ladies and gentlemen,
Good.
This morning, Tom Holland says, "Nice to meet you. I'm Nate." Or what did he say? Something on Twitter?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something cheesy, stupid like that. With a picture of him, Tom Holland, as Nathan Drake, in the Uncharted 3-esque garb.
Yep. So it's like the Henley, the long sleeve Henley.
Yeah.
With the cargo pants and boots.
Give me your thoughts. What are you feeling? What are you feeling about the picture?
Like,
we'll go for the movie next.
I think I like the overall context of the picture, kind of like the war torn, like demolished area. Yeah. But for some reason, these clothes just look way too big on Tom.
They don't look right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like he doesn't fill them out enough, or like.
Yeah. Here's best case scenario for me.
Okay.
Were you ever a fan of Young Indiana Jones?
What do you mean, Young Indiana Jones?
There was a whole series of Young Indiana Jones movies.
I have no idea what you're talking
maybe
about.
20 to 30 movies.
Are you serious?
James, I can't believe you've never seen Young Indiana Jones. It's not Harrison Ford. It's like some guy. I don't know. I've seen probably like maybe 5 of the movies, and I enjoyed them as a kid. I thought they were good. I would never watch them again now because they would probably be terrible. But at best, this movie will be a good Young Indiana Jones movie. It's not. It won't be canon. You know what I mean? Give me something else. It's just the character in a similar setting doing similar things with a really shitty Mark Wahlberg in it. Okay? Because you guys, Mark Wahlberg is Sully in this Uncharted movie, and I am not at all excited about it or happy about it.
I hate Mark Wahlberg.
I don't hate Mark Wahlberg, but he plays the same character, and I can't see that character being Sully.
No, absolutely.
Do you know what's even worse? Let me just really get into it right now, okay? I'll give you 2 things right now. Number 1, Mark Wahlberg does not have a mustache. Okay?
No.
Sully has a mustache in every single.
It's true.
When does he not have a mustache? It's part of the character. No. Mark Wahlberg says no mustache. Okay. Another thing, very upset about. Tom Holland does not have his half tuck on his shirt for this character photo, and something just like Sully's mustache is to Sully, Nathan Drake's half tuck is to Nathan. Okay. Yep. And Tom Holland missed the bar. It's actually not Tom Holland's fault. It's the costume designer and the director. But other than that, I think
it was was it Neil Druckmann or someone from Naughty Dog was like, give that a little half tuck or a full tuck and then we're good to go.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. I love that. Good for them, sticking up for their character and their character traits, which is the half tuck.
Which is that's the whole character.
But no, Nolan North went to set, which is very cool. If you don't know, Nolan North is the voice actor that plays Nathan Drake. And Nolan North had a set picture with Tom Holland. I thought that was pretty cool. Looks like they were having a great time. Cool. I don't know. I have no hope in this movie. It's gone.
either.
It's changed directors so many times. I think the casting is bad. I don't even know who's directing it right now. I couldn't tell you.
Expectations are rock bottom.
This movie's been in development for so long that there was a point where Mark Wahlberg was cast as Nathan Drake, and now he is Sully. That's how long this movie's been in development.
God.
Yeah.
Ah!
F is right. There was also a point in time where Chris Pratt was casted to play Nathan Drake. That was about 2 years ago.
Interesting.
Couldn't be me. Could not be me. I think... I just want it to be good, and I know it's not.
Who's your perfect Nathan Drake?
My perfect Nathan Drake? Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I always think about The Last of Us casting because I know that that's happening.
And it's so good. The Last of Us casting is great.
There is no official casting.
Oh, there isn't?
No, it's all
They're
speculation.
just talking about like.
Ryder in chat says he wants Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake, and I think that would be great. And we saw the short film; he did great in the short film. But I don't know. I don't know if it was perfect. I think it was very close to perfect.
I think Nathan Fillion's just a little bit too old.
Have you seen the Uncharted Nathan Drake short film?
I have not.
I'm gonna send it to you. It's good. It's good. They have
Okay.
it. They do this camera thing where like the camera's behind him and it looks like it's a video game, and then the camera moves like a regular short film. It's very cool.
Oh, that's cool.
It's well done, and the fighting style is just like he fights in the games. I'm like, okay, I like it. It's kind of good. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know if I have a dream casting. I just don't want this movie to happen. I don't want it to taint my beautiful reputation of Uncharted of all the games except the first one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Is that it? Is
but
that all we're gonna say about Tom Holland, Nathan Drake?
I don't know what else to say about it. I just I don't know.
I think it's his pants for me. His pants look really big.
You're really into those pants.
I'm quite the opposite. I'm really not into the pants.
I sent you the tweet this morning and you said, I think those pants are a little bit big on him. First thing you said.
I'm still on it. The pants are too big.
Yeah, I guess. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't know. I have no other thoughts.
Well, what games do we want to play on PS5?
That's the next.
What do you think is going to be... Sorry, let me rephrase this.
Yes.
What game singular are you going to play when you first open up your PS5?
You're talking about the first thing I actually play on PS5.
The first thing you actually play. What is... You get your PS5, you get that bad boy plugged in, hooked up to your monitor, turn it on. What's the first game you boot up?
This is very difficult for me because I have a couple answers here. I know I have to choose one.
There's one right answer.
Okay. Do you want to tell your correct answer first or wait?
No.
Okay, all right. Here's what I'm thinking. The first thing I'm going to play is Astrobot Playground. Okay?
That is the right answer.
Really?
That is the only right answer.
I can't wait to platinum it, dude. It has a platinum trophy. I'm going to play it right when it's there. Yeah, because I want to play Miles Morales, and I'm gonna, but I'm not going to rush right into it. Are you kidding me? I want to get acquainted. I want to get acquainted with the thing.
You have to stretch before you run.
Absolutely. I can't wait to mess around with the DualShock, see what it's capable of.
Yep, that's exactly why.
And that's just it. That's what I'm playing right away. But yeah, it's going to be Miles Morales like immediately after that. Because then we have 5 days till Cyberpunk. PS5 comes out on the 14th. Cyberpunk's on the 19th. Mm-hmm. Which, do you know what that means? That basically means that I won't be playing Cyberpunk until like a couple days after it comes out. So let's say I'll have like...
Wait, why? Oh, because you're gonna still be playing Miles Morales?
I don't want to rush Miles Morales.
I kind of want to rush Miles Morales.
But it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so dang good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I don't think it's gonna be as long as... It's definitely not gonna be as long as Spider-Man.
No.
PS4.
You know, I might not even have to rush it. The amount of time I would spend with it. Because I'll go back and platinum it. I don't have to platinum it right there.
Right. I'm thinking maybe 20 hours.
I think that's about how long the first game took me to beat the storyline for.
Then like maybe 10.
I think it took me 50-something hours to platinum Spider-Man on PS4. Which is not a lot for a plat. 50 hours? Assassin's Creed Odyssey took me 80 hours to platinum.
That's insane.
God, what a game. What a game. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that, and then Ghost of Tsushima will be after Cyberpunk's done.
Okay.
Probably, which seems like it's going to be too far away. Or I'm going to get open world fatigue, dude. It's going to happen. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, what am I going to do?
Okay, here's my plan. I don't think I'm going to pick up... Here are games I'm not picking up at launch. I'm not picking up Valhalla.
I'm not picking up that at launch either, yeah.
I'm not picking up Call of Duty. I'm not picking up... I'm blanking on all the launch titles.
I am going to pick up Call of Duty.
Here are the things that I am picking up, because that's easier for me to answer right now.
Sure.
Absolutely. Demon's Souls.
Okay, cool.
Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm.
And Cyberpunk. Those are my top 3 priorities.
Okay, sweet. Those are all very different. You know what I mean?
All very different. But, caveat. This is my plan. I'm going to start first week, switch it up between Demon's Souls and Miles Morales.
It's a lot of game time. Are you planning on grinding?
It depends on how my schoolwork's looking.
Sure.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But somewhere in there's Thanksgiving break.
God bless it. God bless it.
That's when I really plan to do some grinding.
That's the week after Cyberpunk comes out, which is
week
perfect.
After. That is perfect.
So perfect.
Okay?
Yep.
So Cyberpunk comes out. I play that for probably... I'm gonna want to pace myself in order to not get fatigued. So maybe like spend half of Thanksgiving break playing that. The other half, wait for it.
Yeah.
I start Last of Us 2.
Let's freaking go. I can't wait for you to play it. I really can't.
And that's it. That's the whole plan.
That's a great plan, actually.
And then probably in December, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm at too. December, Ghost of Tsushima. I can't wait to play that Dude, the multiplayer stuff. Have you seen any of the footage for Ghost of Tsushima?
It looks okay.
Oh, it looks sick. Watching streams of 4 people play it, dude. They're having a blast. I can't wait.
It just looks like they're capturing a bunch of points.
Capturing a bunch of points? What do you mean?
Like King of the Hill sort of thing.
Like domination, but Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. I haven't seen it like that, but I guess you could be right about that. But there's a raid coming out too, which I'm excited to see how that goes.
That is right.
Yeah.
So I wonder how those mechanics will play out.
Right, because I don't know any of the in-game mechanics, because I haven't played it or watched much of it. Because I don't want it spoiled. You know?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna jump into I'm gonna see if Bloodborne has... That's the big reveal. Bloodborne
it's
game
there.
boost.
Oh, if the game boost or not.
Yeah. Game boosted Bloodborne would be a dream come true.
Am I going to replay Uncharted 4 on the PS5? Probably. I probably will.
Am I going to play any of the Uncharted games again ever? Probably not.
God. F.
Just not a replayable series for me.
F. I played the 4th one a lot of times. And the third one quite a bit.
The third one is the best.
I disagree. Here's the ranking, James. You changed my mind, because I used to say that the 4th one was the best, then the 2nd one, 3rd one, 1st one. After replaying the 3rd one, you're right. It's number 4, 3, 2, 1. Just like in order. Each game they got better, in my opinion.
Isn't the hand-to-hand combat great in number 3?
Yeah, but it's better in 4.
I just never really used it in 4.
You just shot everybody?
I feel like there wasn't a lot of like close range engagements in 4.
The rope? You could.
I didn't use the rope for to get in people's faces.
Okay. Just for other stuff.
Just for mainly traversal.
Got it. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
All right, let's get into the community discussion.
That's the PS5 plan. Okay, community discussion.
PS5 plan.
Every week, if you are interested, we have on our Discord a segment where you can ask us questions or discussion topics that we will bring to you. And this week, we have a discussion question from none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Cheesy Plays. Cheesy writes in and says, and I quote, he says, "Cover this dying CEO trying to give business advice," and then links me to a tweet. Okay? So I go and meander over to this tweet, which I have seen today on Twitter. I did not do my research, though. All right? So, oh, yes, thank you. Discord, if you want to join, it's right below in the description on YouTube and on Twitch. So I go over to this Twitter page, and this guy, Alex Hutchinson, at Bang Bang Click on Twitter,
Nice.
okay? He goes for it and says, he tweets, streamers worried about getting their content pulled because they used music they didn't pay for should be more worried by the fact that they're streaming games they didn't pay for as well. It's all gone as soon as publishers decide to enforce it. And then follows that tweet up with, the real truth is streamers should be paying the developers and publishers of the games that they stream. They should be buying a license like any real business and paying for the content that they use. This is the hottest take I might have ever seen.
I think it's just a bad take.
I think it's a bad take as well. The comments are pretty nasty to this guy. I feel pretty bad about. But
I don't feel bad.
let me sum this up. This guy's basically saying that if you are to stream a game, he feels like the developers are getting cheated because you are profiting off of their creation, right? Whereas I would argue the opposite. By someone streaming your game, that game is getting better promotion for someone to go buy that game to play it.
Absolutely. And the streamer had to buy it in the first place.
Exactly, which I don't really understand where he says the fact that they're streaming games they didn't pay for as well.
Is that going... Is
there like a pirating discussion going on here?
Or I don't think it's pirating. I think it's like if they... Like, I know a lot of journalists, they'll get games for free.
Oh, and then stream them?
Well, like, not necessarily for stream, but just so that they can make content and, like, talk about them for the promotion purposes.
I
The
guess.
same principle still applies.
Sure.
It's for you're still promoting the game.
Yeah.
More people are hearing about it. More people are going in interest about it.
Yeah. You're right. I think... I've been thinking about this. I think it's kind of ridiculous. I don't know where this spawned from. That's the question I really want to have with this guy. Is like, if I was to talk to him, I'd be like, where's this come from, man? Like, were you watching streams and you've personally offended by something that somebody streamed of yours? You're like, what's going on? What's going on?
I think there's another variable that contributed to that factor.
Do you want to reveal the variable about who Alex Hutchinson really is?
Alex Hutchinson, Vincent, thank you so much for asking,
Yep.
is the creative director at where else other than Google Stadia?
Just let that sink in. Let that sink in. The absolute success that Google Stadia is. I'm kidding. The absolute failure that Google Stadia is right now. Okay? He's using this platform of his absolutely bonkersly bad platform to shit on streaming people's games. But he's a creative director. You know what? I don't get it. If more people were streaming Stadia, I bet that his business would be bigger. Why would he be trying to argue the other way? It doesn't make any sense to me at all.
It's just don't add up.
He followed this tweet up with another tweet, not apologizing, but just saying like, oh, I guess someone's upset today, blah, blah, blah. His mentions are filled with like the biggest celebrities, the biggest streamers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just roasting his ass. And then after that, he follows up his, not apology, but his like, oh, yeah, that tweet with, I'm going to go live with some Fall Guys. Do you guys want to watch? He really said that. He said something about like, hey guys,
Can you be more hypocritical?
He's like, hey guys, I'm going to play some Fall Guys. You guys want to hang out? I was like, I hope that's a fake tweet, like a sarcastic, like, I'm going to go stream a game. You know what I mean? But I don't get it. I think it's stupid. It's hilarious. So here we go. The creative director at Google Stadia does not want you to stream games without not only paying for the game, but paying the rights to stream the game. That's what he wants. And I'll tell you...
don't make no sense.
I'll tell you, James. I don't think Stadia is going anywhere. I don't
think so either.
I think the only place is going...
Vin, you signed up for Amazon Luna.
I did sign up for Amazon Luna, yes. Amazon Luna is Amazon's competitor to Stadia, I would say. A very similar business model.
So
I have no hope.
That content for you.
Yeah, they said apparently I'll get a code in my email any day now. I'm registered. I'm just waiting on a beta key, and which they only have 2 options. You can play Control and you can play something else on there. So that'd be cool. I'd love to try Control on Amazon Luna, but I would love to try that.
That's a game I gotta play on next gen.
Oh my god, I love Control. I love Control. It's gonna look so good for you with the upgrade and everything.
Yeah, it is.
And it's gonna be an actual smooth gameplay experience.
Yeah.
That's an easy platinum. If you want to go
Sweet.
for it, it's great.
I'm still trying to get the Bloodborne Platinum, because if you
Good
get
luck.
the Bloodborne Platinum, you get a dynamic theme
Really? An
Yes.
exclusive dynamic theme?
for Platinum owners.
Wow, I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like a lot of developers should do that.
I agree.
Do you know, like, the first, like, it was 500 people that platinumed God of War? If you, like, the first 500 got a pin, like a special pin or something like
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I Platinum God of War.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hard game to platinum, apparently, so
Well,
So
I
who
mean,
knows?
I'm sure it is.
sure it is. Another thing is I signed up to, not signed up. If you have a Stadia account, you can play Immortals Phoenix Rising for free, like a demo or whatever.
Sure.
And so I signed up to play that, but I have no hope for Google Stadia. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how Immortals goes. I might stream it because that could be fun. Because like nobody's streaming it because nobody will give Stadia a shot. Nobody will even sign up. So I'm gonna give Alex Hutchinson, the creative director at Google Stadia, exactly what he wants and bite him in the ass and stream his game. What do you think? Think it's a good idea to stick it to him?
Stick to the man.
Stick it to the man, baby. And that brings us to the final segment of the
RFS,
show.
baby.
The final segment of the show. Random, fun stuff. Roll the graphic. Just kidding, we don't have a graphic. But
I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
we'll have one. We'll have one eventually. Alright, random fun stuff. What's the first one?
Layers of Fear 2 and Costume Quest 2 are free on the Epic Game Store.
Make sure to claim them
Haven't
soon.
played either.
Because next time the free game is Ghostbusters, and I cannot wait to play co-op Ghostbusters for free on Epic Game Store. It's gonna be awesome.
Amazing.
It's gonna be awesome. Next up, Immortals Phoenix Rising demo is out right now, but only on Google Stadia. I just said that.
Cyberpunk 2077 has full lip-synced dub for every supported language. I think that's insane.
Which is super cool because we saw what Ghost of Tsushima did not do well was their lip sync for Japanese in their game.
Yep.
It did not look good. It did not go over well. So this is very cool. A lip synced dub is very different than just a dub.
Yep.
Very, very different.
That means if in Cyberpunk 2077 you're playing in Portuguese, the characters' lips are going to be like looking like they're speaking Portuguese.
Absolutely. Which is so flippin' important. It pulls you right out if it doesn't match up.
Totally immersion breaking.
Final thing on RFS is Amnesia Rebirth is released. James, where can I play Amnesia Rebirth?
I think it's on Steam.
Cool. Is it also on Epic Games?
Epic Games? I think it's also on Epic Games.
Okay. Good stuff.
Could be wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been I am so sorry for the dry news week, guys. I'm really sorry. It just sometimes it'd be like that. We're about to get into the juiciest season of them all coming up with the next gen release.
Real soon. A lot of impressions.
A lot of impressions. I can't wait to do some more live.
Vin and I both have our PS5 pre-orders.
That is
We're going to
correct.
be putting out PS5 content.
I
No one's business.
can't wait. I can't wait. God, I'm so excited for PS5. All right. All
3
right.
weeks,
All right.
baby.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you're on YouTube, I appreciate you guys. If you would subscribe, leave a comment, like the video, that would be incredible. Helps us out a lot. If you're on Twitch tonight hanging out in chat, thank you so much. You guys, episode 37 is awesome. We will see you next week for episode 28. Don't forget
38.
episode 38 next week. Yes. See you for 38 next week. We have the talk show coming up this week. We got Pulling the Focus coming out this week. Sorry, talk show. Sorry, Keeping the Flow. Keeping the Flow out this week. Pulling the Focus out this week. You can stay within our Discord, on our socials, which is all linked underneath of YouTube and Twitch. So you can stay up to date on all the latest. Thank you guys for hanging out with us at Strictly Casual. We love you all. This has been Checkpoint episode. What episode is it, James?
37.
37. Episode 37. All right, guys. We're going to roll the outro and hang out for the post show. We'll see you guys then. Peace out, guys.